So thanks to all 504 subscribers that stayed with me for the 2 weeks that I had to recover. I guess it was time for me to get back on here because my numbers are going down. No, we can't have that. But still, at the end of the day, this shirt says money to burn. That is illegal. I don't partake in illegal activities. But that's also something to prove that you can't participate in things you don't, partake in. Meaning, as well as the people you hang around, you will be guilty by association. So if you don't associate with those things, you should not promote said things. They said, we almost thought you was giving up or some shit. They said, now imagine if I would have minded my business. You should have, because I was going to get back up. They said you wasn't motivated. I was motivated. So that falls in line with the masculine realizing the reason why he wasn't connecting with divine feminine or why his prayers weren't getting answered. Somebody about to communicate about something because they realize how important it is for your journey, intelligence, and stuff like that. Like, it's bigger than what this person really understood it to be. And because they're causing delays, they either have to, speak up to, like, reveal it, like, what you did, so that they can realize that they're attacking the wrong person. And relationship-wise, they're connected with the wrong person. But understanding that this masculine could also be karmic, and your real masculine is somebody who you wouldn't have thought it would. Because you weren't finished healing, you allowed these false masculines to finesse you. But all the while, you were trying to stay focused. So, back to everything returning to sender, pick up where you left off. You're going, before you get attacked, to having, whatever is not going back in time. There's no time travel. There's no none of that. Back in present time, before you got attacked, what your real focus and all types of stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. But for the karmics, they don't want to go back. They want to continue on. That's why this karmic feminine kept it going, even though others may have wanted to pull back. They don't want to go back to that. On top of dealing with karma they're going to receive for trying to block your journey and with lies and manipulations and using people to attack people and all types of stuff like that. So you tried to warn them. They didn't believe you. They did it anyway because they're narcissists. And they figured because it worked once, it'll work again, it'll work again. But because you were unknowledgeable about it and you were trauma bonded and you were all this and a third, once you freed yourself, you became spiritually aware and they started receiving karma. And now that they know how serious it is, they're trying to guilt trip you, but it's out of your hands. You're receiving this opportunity, and because of the way that you were treated during your downtime, the same people that attacked you are now asking you for help, but you cannot help them because you have to focus on yourself and getting back, you know? And then on top of that, why would you help them? But because of the type of person you are, but why would you help them when they did all of these things with no remorse? They didn't care. On purpose. Communication, evolving, the truth. And also, it's a learning lesson for the karmics as well. They have learned something that they were trying, like, you know, I don't know. They keep moving, reconciliation, and something to be happy about. Their innocence has been proven. Because they know that you're a caring person, they try to create situations for you to care so that they could distract you with that while they steal from you, instead of being apologetic and making it right like they said they would, which is another lie. But by not allowing, you taught them how to resist temptation. And this masculine will support you. Final phase. Bougie on the budget. That was bougie on the budget. And they're withholding info so they could further delay you so that you're not prepared for your opportunity when it comes. And then when your opportunity is missed, they want to act like they were supported, or they're gonna, dang, you missed your opportunity where you can do XYZ. And it's like, you knew I was going through this. You had this information the whole time. You waited until I missed my opportunity to then try to act like you were trying to give me direction on what I need to do. But because you missed the opportunity, then you came forth and you said something. It's like, well, if I would have known it was da-da-da. But you could be subliminal with everything else and be, throwing shots and stuff with everything else, but not when you know that somebody needs help. But then it's like, I don't want to put your information out there if you need help, and then I'm giving it all types of stuff like that. But they could have used that as an excuse because that's what you explained your understanding to be. So it was a moment where you were calling your energy back and you called it back from everybody, but they found ways to regain it from you by acting like they needed help and all sorts of. But when you caught on to that, it didn't work anymore. That's the era of all these attacks are not working anymore because you were evolving, you were learning, and you were protecting yourself from that. You've been restored. Now this masculine realizing, you could be a social media influencer. Return to sender. And the karmic feminine made decisions without understanding or without thinking. It's like she was presented the opportunity and she agreed to do it. And it's like, you're not gonna let me explain, like it's like, you know, it's like she don't want to know she agreed. Oh.